What's up, observers?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Hope
How are
everyone's hope everyone's doing all right. I'm Austin, joined by John and
That's
Stan as usual.
This guy.
How you guys doing?
I am doing a lot better than you.
So good. I'm doing so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I stayed up for like 22 hours yesterday.
Oh, is that all?
23 hours, yes. It's really
Yeah. We had
because I had to work yesterday, which is I don't normally work Fridays, but I woke up at like 5 and I went to bed at like a little after 3.
Oh boy.
yeah. We had a pretty late night.
Yeah.
I'll just say Moderna wasn't the only one handing out shots yesterday.
Yeah.
So Jameson was also pretty generous.
Mr. Jameson.
Yeah, Mr. James.
Yeah.
So,
Feeling good. A
I'm
lot of energy.
a lot of energy. I'm just so excited to do this podcast.
So much energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
like
we're
you
here.
said,
And
Moderna was not the only one giving out vaccines, so the show is fully
Yeah.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
If you want to include Amy, we're 8 for 8. So
Yeah.
it's just like whenever you tweeted about it yesterday, and
Yeah,
then you're
I
like,
did.
"Oh, wait, watch out!" Like, and then you're like feeling so strong or something like that. And
Yeah.
all I kept thinking about was on Remember the Titans. He's like, "How strong are you? So strong. How strong? Too strong." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, let's go." And that got me fired up. I was like, "I don't even believe in vaccines, but let's go."
You don't believe in it, but you got it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I just felt like,
I wanted those trackers.
I'm
in me,
invincible now.
You know?
I felt like Thanos putting on the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, it's just like
I'm connected to the
going through
mothership.
me.
Yeah.
I've started getting messages downloaded.
Well,
Yeah.
and
I got
maybe
the
that's how
uplink.
Mason found our house is because
He could track.
he tracked you.
Yeah.
He hacked into the government
So
and
we
tracked those trackers.
We had a get together last night with a friend who was visiting from Seattle, and he'd never been to my house before, and he just walks in,
Yeah.
and I still never figured out how
Yeah, 'cause-
he's like, I remembered where you said it was when we talked like
6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Jeez.
And I was like, nah,
He's got a pretty good brain when it comes to directions.
Yeah.
he's a bit of a weirdo.
He probably just drove around looking for your car.
I don't know. I mean,
don't know.
it is if you know that where it is. I mean, in relation to
It's not hard to find.
like,
Right. But
it's
like
got
it's
some landmarks. that are,
also still, I mean, you know, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird that
He just-
you don't know the address, but you just show up.
and he just walked right in.
And
Yeah.
your address is. Tell everybody.
But it was a good time.
Listen, our parents already
if
know
you-
where we live.
Yeah,
True. Hey, we have at least 4 listeners.
Yeah.
So, what have you guys been doing? You guys, well, you were in
Driving.
Texas, you were in Texas.
I was in Far, Texas, and it's called Far, Texas because it's really friggin' far away. It's
That's
down
actually the name of the.
Pharr, Far, Texas.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah. But it's down by South Padre Island. It's like an
okay.
hour west of South Padre Island.
Yeah,
So I was
that's-
like 20 miles from the border. But I drove about 1,600 miles.
Did
for
you at
work
least
this
get some
week.
good Mexican food?
No, I wanted to experience the local cuisine, so I went to Olive Garden.
Arby's?
Oh, okay. I say Chick-fil-A,
No, Whataburger. Whataburger's a big Texas thing.
In-N-Out.
Did not go to In-N-Out. But yeah, I was driving so much, I just a lot of times stopped at fast food places and ate on the drive, ate on the road.
You
It
didn't
was
get
a good
the 5 for 10 or what? 10 for 5?
No, you get 5 sandwiches for $10.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, at
Jeez.
Arby's. Yeah,
5 roast beef sandwiches, $10.
I don't need
John
5 roast beef sandwiches.
John has asked me to stop so many times to take advantage of that deal, and I have not done it.
Why?
Listen, it's a good deal.
I mean, it's a good deal, but
For
you're
what?
gonna eat 5 sandwiches, you'll be sick.
Obviously not. I'm not gonna eat. We each eat 2.5.
Oh, you split it between the two of you.
Yeah.
But then you don't get curly fries. That's the best part of Arby's.
You
You
can
can add 'em.
add curly fries.
Well, but then you're not spending just $5.
Well,
No, you're spending $10.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah, so
5 for
maybe-
So they get you there, and then you spend more money on other stuff.
well, maybe you just
Get some
spend.
Jamocha shakes.
Yeah, probably spend about
Oh,
15
dude,
bucks.
those Jamocha shakes are good.
They are good.
Yeah. So shout out Arby's if you want to sponsor us. Always looking for sponsors.
Yeah, always looking for it. We have nothing set up to really take in any sponsors. We don't
We don't
even
even have.
know the process for that.
I don't
Yeah.
think we have viewers enough for
Yeah.
sponsors.
I'm sure our viewers would appreciate the 30 seconds of ads you have to listen to for
Yeah.
a 45-minute show.
Everybody loves ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly the best part of TV, just the ads.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when I get
screw
on
the
when I get on
content.
Hulu, I don't watch the show. I just get on there for the ads. Like, oh, give me 30 minutes of ads. Let's go.
Okay, one beef that I hate ads.
Roast
And,
beef?
No, so like any time you like stream something through ESPN and football, whatever, and then they've got their ads, any sports thing, it's always, and this may be how it is on live television now too, but it's like the same commercials
Oh,
every
yeah.
freaking
Over and over,
time,
yeah.
and it's
You have it memorized by the end of like one episode or one sporting event or whatever.
tired
you're
of it.
watching.
I'm tired of like in the March Madness. It was AT&T. That one girl, Lily.
Yeah, Lily.
Yeah, I mean it's just her commercial. Granted, I mean they were like the sponsor, but
Well, and that brings up another beef I have with AT&T commercials of the is it the 5G when they advertise the 5
It's not real 5G.
LTE or whatever?
no.
What are they advertising? I don't
Yeah,
even remember.
they're advertising 5G
Yeah,
LTE.
It's
or
not
something.
actually 5G.
Well, I don't care about that because I don't even understand. It's just faster internet and they rename
just
it.
microwaves to kill your brain.
Yeah, whatever. More things to track me. I don't care. Whatever.
So what's your beef with
Yeah.
it?
Okay, my
Let's get to
beef
it.
is that at the very beginning of the commercial, she's pushing out a sign, and it's obviously it looks like it's very heavy. She's having a hard time with pushing the sign, like
Yeah.
hard time moving it. Then at the end of the commercial, she somehow magically grows stronger in the next 30 seconds because she's just pushing that thing around like it weighs 3 pounds. This makes no sense. AT&T, have some consistency in your commercials. This drives me nuts.
This is the dumbest beef I've heard in my life.
I hate it. God, it makes
Well-
me not want to have AT&T. But when you live in Oklahoma, you kind of need AT&T.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have
It's
AT&T.
AT&T. Yeah, we do.
Oh, for internet.
Internet.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about your phone bill.
No, I don't have an AT&T
5G doesn't
phone.
even apply to your home Wi-Fi, John.
I know, but it still drives me nuts. I'm still a customer of AT&T. I want consistent marketing.
He respects the company. and he
I'm a
let-
marketing major, and I want to see consistency.
Yeah, get it right. It's not that hard to shoot. Like, oh, if you're gonna act like it's heavy here, probably act like it's heavy through the whole thing. Or maybe it's always light, and so just act like it's easy to push around. It's not that hard to do. Be a good director. I don't know who's directing that commercial. Fire him.
Fired.
Well, speaking of directing, we've got some pretty exciting content coming out on Thursday. So, as some of you maybe are aware, the NFL draft is Thursday. John and I are
Super
pretty
excited.
pumped. We always watch the draft coverage that night. I do my own like mock drafts for teams.
Yeah, we usually fill out
For-
the first round of draft picks.
Yeah, and so and this year we've got some Oklahoma State guys, or one guy that may get drafted in the first round, so that's pretty big. But there wasn't a
Combine this year.
combine. There was no underwear Olympics, and we just felt that.
We wanted our own underwear Olympics.
Yeah, we thought really thought the world was missing out.
Yeah.
So
Are they Hanes?
we decided
Looms?
to go out and do our own combine.
Yeah, we
and,
did.
and see, really put our talent on tape
Because we're so athletic.
so that any GMs
Listen,
who are
undrafted free agents.
they're kind of wishy washy. Oh, what do we want to make our first pick? We're really putting our talent out there so that we can really help make that decision easy for them. That they go, okay, we don't want those three guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying we won't be first round talents, but maybe an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Watch the tape. Also, we are not in our underwear. Just FYI. It's a stupid
right.
joke.
the
We are
under-
wearing underwear, but we are wearing clothes over.
the
our
underwear
underwears.
was weighing us down, so we
Yeah.
That's
just,
why we're so slow on the 40-yard dash.
Well,
yeah.
Also, We couldn't keep our feet underneath this.
Oh,
Kept
yeah.
slipping all over the place.
Yeah, that is something you will see in the video. I assume is a
bunch.
few of
Spoiler
us
alert.
making several falls.
Yeah. We say hello to the ground a few times.
Yeah,
Hello, Mr. Ground.
yeah. John lost a kidney.
Among other things. Crowned water bottle.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That way you don't miss any of that content. So Twitter, we're at Party Observers. That's where the draft polls go. And then Facebook, Instagram, YouTube are at Third Party Observers. And did I see that you can now add a poll on Facebook?
I think so. To your stories, I think. I was playing around with it with
Yeah.
like a taco thing.
Is it just 2 choices?
I don't know. I didn't try to add 3. I'll play around with it
Because
later.
if we can add 3 choices, that's really going to change the whole
Yeah.
draft. Because, we still have people who
you have
who
Facebook.
follow us on Facebook, but
Do
they're not
Twitter.
willing to make a Twitter. So
Yeah.
You can with more than 3 options.
Okay. Nice.
look at that. All right. Well, stay tuned for in the future. Maybe we'll get
Facebook
those drafts on there or the
Yeah. And it turns out most of our listeners are actual human beings and not aliens, and they like soft tacos more than hard tacos.
yeah. That was another just kind of fun poll we put out there. So
I'm just kidding. Producer Amy likes hard tacos. Yeah.
Was
she
she the
didn't
only
vote.
one?
No, but I'll throw her name out there because people kind of know who she is at least a little.
yeah, she prefers hard tacos
Yeah.
to soft tacos.
Like I like Dorito Locos tacos from Taco Bell. They're fine, but like soft tacos are better,
By the time you get the hard taco, it's basically a soft taco anyway because it's all soggy.
basically.
It's we don't need we'll move past that because I could really just go on a big rant and it's not necessary. But let's move on. We're actually going to introduce a new segment that John thought up.
Oh, yeah.
That we're calling Bad Lib Arguments. So the idea is producer Amy has written a couple prompts, just like you've done. Like, we all as a kid, at some point did like
Mad Libs.
Mad Libs, where you had this story and you had to write in like adjective, noun, whatever, and then you read the story and you giggle and you're like, ha ha ha, that was funny.
When I did mine, like as a kid, most of mine were like fart and poop.
So I imagine
surprising
pretty
one
similar to what we're about to read.
Nah, I've grown up. I'm an adult now.
So
Flatulence.
Yeah. I know
Just bigger words.
bigger words that mean the same. That's all adulthood really is.
Yeah.
It's just learning bigger words to say what you mean.
Just educate yourself.
So we've got 3 prompts. What we'll do is we've all written, responses that fall into each prompt. We'll put them in the bowl. We'll read the prompt, and then we'll each take turns, like drawing and reading one. And then you have to argue why it makes sense or
why yours is the best, or
yeah. So go with us on this fun journey of exploration.
yeah.
All right.
One thing that this is our first time that we've ever done this, and like one thing I was just thinking about that we probably should have done is we maybe should have done like a Zoom call and tried out this segment beforehand. But
Nah.
we do everything.
First time's a go.
Yeah, you guys are with us on this journey.
There's no
All right.
trial runs.
So prompt 1. Every morning for motivation, I look in the mirror and tell myself to be as leafy as I can be.
What?
The prompt is or the word you need to
The
write
word
is
is
active.
yeah. So this is an adjective. So every morning for motivation, I look in the mirror and I tell myself to be as leafy as I can be. Well, deforestation is a problem. And I think in order for us to save the planet, we all have to really embody. Earth Day was just celebrated.
Yeah.
We like nature.
Be the
So
tree.
be the tree by being leafy.
Do you think that with the vaccine, that's how we become leafy?
Yeah, that's the government's big plan to plant trees. Is
Turn the population
turn
into
the
trees?
population into trees.
Right.
I feel like there's
So-
more efficient ways to do this.
No, that's
That's the
it.
only way
That's it.
they're gonna make up a pandemic just so they can
Yeah.
inject us with tree serum.
I'm trying to like move these around and they weren't getting it and I slammed it on the table.
Bashing his
All
bowl
right,
on there.
Stan. Here, do you want to read that?
Oh. Every morning for motivation, I look in the mirror and tell myself to be as ludicrous as I can be. Well, if you're not living your life, if you're not being ludicrous every day, your life's boring. I don't want to live a boring life. I want to get out there. I want to do what I want to do every day. Be ludicrous. Get out there, be wild, crazy, have a party.
Live as
time.
ludicrous.
As ludicrous. Doesn't matter. It's the same. It's the same. Life's a party. I'm gonna live like it's a party.
Okay.
Are you all right there?
I'm reading what Stan wrote. And I was like, I think I know what this means, but I had to double check, so I had to Google it.
You had to Google it.
Well, because I just wanted to make sure I knew what it meant.
Oh, see, that would have been even better if you didn't Google it, and then you just had to,
Argued for the wrong term.
You ruined it.
Oh, well. So every morning for motivation, I look in the mirror and tell myself to be as voluptuous as I can be. I mean, honestly, like, that's kind of my life right now. I don't go to the gym. I don't work out. I kind of eat what I want. And I'm just living my best life right now. And as you can see, it has consequences. Am I okay with those consequences? Turns out that I am. So,
All right, Stan, why don't you start us off on the next
All right.
one? So this one
Let's
has to
do
do
it.
with some animals.
Animal 1 and Animal 2. Okay, what do we got here? I think that I could fight off 100 gerbils, but one liger would take me down. You know, I think that's pretty accurate. I could stomp 100 gerbils, and
I don't know.
I'm definitely going to die against
That's
a
it.
liger.
100
know.
gerbils at a time, that would be pretty fierce.
I mean, it depends on if they're coordinated or not, and I'm going to guess no. I'm going to start stomping them, and they're going to scatter.
Gerbils are the big ones, right?
No,
or
gerbils are
like
like
a hamster
size.
I'm
but they
thinking
have
of
the
a guinea
furry
pig.
tail.
Yeah, I think you're... yeah, okay.
Which, why are they called guinea pigs?
I don't know.
They're hamsters.
They're
big
rodents.
hamsters.
Lots of experiments, perhaps.
That's dumb.
I don't know.
Rodent, yeah, but guinea pigs are a little bit bigger. But even them, I mow over some.
Guinea
Some
pigs.
guinea pigs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, because they're just big and slow. But
This is
the,
absurd.
The gerbils, I don't know. You might
Yeah.
if they were rats.
If
oh,
they-
you'd
oh,
be
so they might-
wrapped
you're
up.
dead.
They might get me in the long run if they have like rabies or something and start biting me.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll kill them off immediately.
Yeah.
But then I'll just die a slow, terrible death.
I mean, they've got treatments for that.
Man, you guys are going really hard on these. I don't even know what... I don't know what this
You have to
is.
Google
Well, you
it
can't
again,
Google
John.
it.
Okay, I won't Google it. All right. I think I could fight off 100 wombats, but one pangolin would take me down. Well, I don't even know what a pangolin is, so like, it's kind of a scary word. So like, is it like a penguin mixed with like a Mongolian penguin? I don't know. If it's a penguin, I could definitely take it out.
A Mongolian penguin.
Like, yeah, it'll look cute as hell in its little
it's a-
tuxedo, but
It's a
come on.
descendant of Genghis Khan.
Yeah. I mean, a wombat is kind of those will fly at you and kind of those are also kind of scary. So I don't know.
Isn't a pangolin like a mix between an anteater and like a armadillo?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
it's what started the pandemic. If you watch the pandemic
thought it was
special on
bats.
South Park,
Oh, South Park.
and I mean, what could be more accurate than
Yeah.
South Park.
that? Okay, so I think I could fight off 100 honey badgers,
Nope.
but one panda would take me down.
Flip those around, maybe.
Listen, I know honey badger don't give no shit, but honey badger never fought me, so I would do it. Now a wolverine,
100 of them?
I could do it.
There's no way.
I would do
you
it.
would die immediately.
No.
Those things are so mean.
And
You know what?
fast.
Yeah.
I mean, give me enough Jameson,
Mr. Jameson, I need some help, please.
and I could fight off literally anything. But I mean, a panda would. I mean, I think I could. A
Pandas
panda would kill me.
Pandas are
100%.
so funny.
They're so uncoordinated. They like fall off stuff all the
Yeah, but it's still a bear, you know?
time. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still got sharp claws.
You just give him some food and he just sits there and eats it, and then you can.
Right, but I think in that situation, I am the food.
Well, no, pandas are.
Oh, they're
what's
not.
the word?
They're
Herbivores.
Yeah, they're
They're
herbivores.
herbivores.
Aren't they?
I think so.
I don't know.
I know they eat a lot of bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was because
I
they
know
were
they
just
kind of
lazy.
sit around and we gotta do.
I am uneducated swine. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
But I did know what a pangolin is.
Yeah, good for you. All right, this word is an occupation. So, when I was a kid, all my teachers thought I'd grow up to be is a shark suit tester. Turns out, I'm not good at it.
Oh, what a good one for you to draw.
Yeah. Oh man, that was.
As soon as you said this, that's
Do you have PTSD
Yeah, like I'm not going
from
to
your experience
Like-
in the shark suit testing?
Yeah. Now if I go in the ocean, it has to be in a cage where they can't get in.
Oh, so they didn't let you test it in a cage. They just
free,
dropped
Josh.
you
Threw him
in.
in the water.
Yeah, just be
just-
free.
Put some.
Where do you think his arm went?
Yeah.
His leg.
Oh God!
Here you go.
That was so perfect.
All right. When I was a kid, all my teachers thought I'd grow up to be a coal miner,
I could see
and
it.
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
could see it.
Yeah, I think I.
Get that black lung.
I didn't do that one yet.
Oh yeah. I really don't have an argument for or against me being a coal miner. I think I guess I could do the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Although it'd be hard to just like be in a hole all day, and then be like, oh, that's what the sun was like. I don't think.
Keep a canary with you at all times.
Well, then I think you'd also have to move down like Venezuela or something like down south. I don't think they coal mine here. And
We still have coal mines. That was Trump's whole big thing whenever he was running was that he was gonna like.
well, I just remember the last thing I heard about a coal mine was when all those people down south got trapped in it.
Yeah.
Like one of those Hispanic countries. I don't really know where. And then they had this big rescue mission that made a movie out of it. Never saw it. But
How supportive, John.
Tell us about it.
I remember they did. And I was like, oh, okay.
Let's do a lesson from Lawler on a movie you've never seen. Oh, man. Okay, last one. When I was a kid, all my teachers thought I'd grow up to be a snake milker.
You know, that fits for Stan.
Now,
If any of us were to be a snake milker.
I bet I could do it. I've got quite a few snakes. And when
You've
when
milked
we
them?
worked at... I've never milked a snake. I don't really want to milk a snake. It's kind of dangerous. But it'd be kind of a cool job, I guess. I don't know if I'd want to...
Well, 'cause, like,
I'd probably
I
end
don't
up getting
think-
bit and die if we're
I
being
don't think
honest.
snakes produce milk
You
Yeah,
don't
they
milk
do.
them for milk. You milk them for the venom.
because they have
For,
eggs.
for antidotes for the
They don't-
anti-venom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't have milk. You
Yeah.
have to do the venom.
John, only mammals
I know.
produce milk.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like
Snakes are reptiles.
I know that. I do know that. But Austin was saying, yeah, you can milk. Like they do produce milk, and they
They're
don't
a
have.
milker. They've got udders.
Their venom is their... their fangs are their udders.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you just grab the head and then you just go down
Go down the length of them and squeeze it
Uh,
out.
and it just comes right out. That's how you milk it.
definitely
That's
how
how
it
you milk a
works.
you're
snake.
number 4.
Lesson from Lawler.
Lesson from Brewer.
Okay. Well, that was an
Informative.
experience. So I think we may bring that back. We may need to kind of
Workshop it.
tweak it, but
If you have any
Anyway.
suggestions on how to structure that, although I thought it was kind of funny how it was,
yeah.
leave us a comment.
Well, that's going to bring us to our draft. So today we are going to be drafting, sticking with the theme of NFL, with the draft being
Well, it'll come out
Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, so
this
this
drops
episode
Wednesday.
goes Wednesday. So draft being Thursday, we've got that video coming out. We're going to draft a football team, but only using animated Disney characters. So it has to be Disney, not
Not Pixar.
not Pixar.
which I recently found out.
Not Star Wars.
Actually, you guys did say that. I just didn't do the research
Yeah.
to figure out that some of my
Yeah,
characters
so it's not
were
our
Pixar.
fault this time.
yeah.
But I fixed it. I fixed it.
So we're going to draft a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a defensive player. I have the first pick, and
No.
yeah, and so the pick is in with the first selection in the Disney NFL draft. I am going to select Hercules, quarterback.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't make it to me, but
Yeah.
that's a pretty good
a
one.
good pick.
I mean, Hercules is he's got everything you want, and a quarterback's the most important position on the field. And he's got heart. He's a good leader. He's also bigger, faster, and stronger than almost anybody that's ever existed. So,
Okay.
don't think you can go wrong with
Very
it.
nice. That's a good pick. With the second overall pick in the Disney NFL draft, Team Lawler selects Genie, wide receiver from Aladdin.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
good
one. Yeah.
you want, listen, you can't cover him. Pops up here, pops up there. Throw the ball anywhere, doesn't matter. He's going to get it. You know, he's a kind of a diva. You want, wide receivers are allowed to be divas. He's loyal to the team. He's going to be around forever. He's not trying to betray you to Jafar. Loyal to Team Lawler. Let's go.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. I'm gonna go defense first, and I'm picking Maui, the demigod from Moana, because he's a big dude. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a demigod, so he's super powerful.
Is that who the
Plow
Rock
through people?
plays? I've
Yeah.
never seen Maui
Yeah.
or
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I've never seen it all the way through.
Yeah.
But he's on my defensive line, and then I'm also going to go with wide receiver, and I'm picking Peter Pan. Damn it! He'll just fly up there, and he'll grab it right out of Genie's hands.
He can't.
Yeah.
Genie will also.
He's
wide
not gonna be playing
receivers,
defense.
they're never gonna be playing defense.
But the same argument as Genie. He can just fly up there and pass it anywhere you want.
Genie is the better wide receiver.
Son of a gun. All right. John's your pick.
Oh, my pick. Okay. I'm going to go second overall pick. I'm going to go quarterback. And it's going to be, it might be a little controversial, but 2021, I'm going Belle, Beauty and the Beast. One, she's the smartest Disney character ever. Always reading books, always knows what she does. She has great feet. See her dancing. You know, it doesn't matter if she can't throw it that far. Genie's going to go get it. She's a good leader, or she's loyal to the team. She's gonna go in and rescue whatever. She's who you want under pressure. I'm going Belle.
I don't think she would be my pick for a quarterback.
Oh, she's definitely
not.
Yeah, smart, got the good feet. Doesn't matter how far she can throw it.
It does matter how far she can throw.
No, because Genie's gonna catch it no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go ahead and draft my running back since you guys haven't taken that yet. And I think I'm going to go with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh dang! That was gonna be my defensive player. You
Yeah.
want chaos? Give me you Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, because Stitch, he could just find a hole in between
Yeah.
someone's legs.
He's super elusive. Like, he escaped prison and
Yeah. No, I
Escaped
understand
an entire
Alien
planet?
fortified ship.
yeah,
I
so
understand the
super elusive. That's what we want. I guess you guys already drafted wide receiver, so I'm going to go ahead and draft my defensive player. And for defense, I did want Maui, but if I can't get Maui, I think I'm going to go with another pretty big guy. I'm drafting Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that was on my list too.
Okay.
I've drafted Beast before, and I'll probably draft him again.
He's basically Krampus, and he's just gonna wreck Krampus.
Well, he's not gonna wreck Belle. He's gonna fall in love.
Ooh, good point.
Yeah. Point, John.
I don't know. Whenever they first at the beginning of the movie,
He's gonna see her dancing around in that pocket. Boom, fall in love.
we'll see.
So I will score all of the points on Austin. Okay, so that leaves me. I'm gonna go. Let's see. What have you guys drafted? Defense. Okay, I'm gonna go with my running back, And I'm gonna go Flynn Rider. He is also elusive, escapes everything from Tangled. You know, he's a criminal. So like he is.
Point for John.
Yeah. So you know he's always running from all those knights and stuff. You know, he's always getting away. So along the same lines of Lilo and Stitch. Except I wanted Stitch as my defensive player. So that's unfortunate.
Suck it.
Yeah.
All right, Stan. You've got Maui and Peter Pan.
Sure do. And for my quarterback, I'm going with Li Shang from Mulan, the commander, because he's a good leader. He can lead a team well and put the ball where it needs to be. And Peter Pan's going to catch it wherever he throws it anyway. So going with Li Shang as a good leader. That leaves me with, Flynn Rider was my top running back, actually. For the same reasons that you just picked him. But I guess my backup is going to be Kristoff from Frozen.
An interesting pick for running back.
Yeah.
All right. Which one was he? He was the guy that
Was that the snowman?
No.
No, that's Olaf.
Olaf.
No, he was one of the
Was it the
suitors.
moose?
No, not the moose. The dude.
Okay.
He had the moose.
Okay.
Was he the one did he fall in love with Elsa or the other one?
I don't remember.
Strong pick, Stan.
I watched that movie one time so long ago.
Yeah. I think he ended up.
I think he married Anna. That's the
Anna.
younger one, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah.
I watched it a bunch whenever it came out because it was really good. And I've never
Yeah,
watched
he's
it
the one that
since.
had the moose. Yeah, and married the younger one.
Should have drafted the moose.
Yeah, I would have respected that more.
Nah.
Oh man. Okay, so I've got defensive player.
Yep.
All right. Defense. You want someone nasty. You want someone mean.
Nasty.
Give me Gaston. He's,
Mm.
you know, no one can be as strong as Gaston, as big as Gaston, as smart as Gaston. You know, he is.
Yeah. See, he
Yeah,
talks a big game, but
he died.
isn't he kind of a big wussy? And
No, his
When
friend is the wuss.
I really have not seen much of Beauty and the Beast, so
Wasn't
I don't remember
he
it. But
defeated by Beast?
Of course, he's the bad guy. Of course, he's in real life. He would never lose.
I don't think that's how it works, John.
Krampus cannot die.
You know, you never drafted Krampus.
I did.
Sorry, dude. Not in this draft.
Yeah, it's Beast. Beast is
Beast
is
is
Krampus. All right. So, Stan, you've got quarterback is Li Shang.
Yes.
Li Shang, running back Kristoff, wide receiver Peter Pan, and your defensive. You've got a strong defense.
Oh, yeah.
in Maui.
Oh, yeah.
John, you've got Bella as your quarterback.
Listen, I stand by that pick.
Flynn Rider as your running back.
She's, you know, you want a quarterback that's smart. You want a quarterback that has good feet.
Okay,
It doesn't-
sure.
I stand
Just
by
let me
it.
get through it. Genie as your wide receiver, and then Gaston as your defense.
Best wide receiver in the game.
And then, so I'm drafting my wide receiver. It's unfortunate that Peter Pan and Genie both went off the board before it came back to me because that's who I wanted. So I'm going to go with so being a wide receiver, you've got to have excellent footwork. You've got to be able to get off the line quickly. I know he can't just poof like Genie can. He can't fly, but he's fast. He's strong. He's got good footwork. I'm drafting Tarzan. And that's the best I can do.
So it comes out. I thought about drafting Tarzan too.
But there's no trees for him to swing on.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he'd be like athletic from growing up in the wild, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if I've
seen
ever
that
seen
footwork,
him-
though?
What
Whew.
footwork?
When he's on the vines. And
But he's on vines, not on the ground.
Yeah, but it's got to translate.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet it does a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there wasn't a lot of other strong wide receiver candidates, so I had to go somewhere. That's where I went. And
I would have went with Baymax from Big Hero 6.
I never saw that one.
Oh, it's a good movie. You'll
I
cry.
saw it, but
You'll cry a little.
I just remember that's the big fluffy guy, right?
Yeah, he's the robot.
Yeah. I just remember him being like kind of dumb.
No, he's not dumb.
Seemed like it. Seemed like
He
he
has
just
a
fell
big-
over a lot.
He has a big heart,
Great.
what you say from white guys. Which he is a white robot.
Yeah.
Got a big heart.
So I mean, I think each of our teams obviously have its own like strength.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, this is
See
a
how the
pretty good
people-
lineup.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how Bell does.
Listen, Bell is a solid QB pick. I'm telling you, watch
Yeah.
out. She's the smartest person on this draft board.
Yeah. If you're listening, either come to John's defense or tear him down.
I mean, that's really the only way. It was a calculated risk.
You do take a lot of calculated risks in drafts. So,
Yeah. So,
did you guys have? So I had I thought about Elsa on defense because she could, just make everyone slip and fall.
True.
She could also stab with her little icicles.
She could kill everyone.
So I
I
almost,
think that might be against the rules.
my very first thought for defense was Mufasa.
I put him on my list too.
but then I was like, well, my argument against Mufasa would be like, what's he gonna do? Kill everyone? That's you've got to throw a flag at that point.
I
And
would say
You've been ejected.
so
you get one play with him.
ruled that out. But really, if I was gonna go with, I probably would have went with Shere Khan, the tiger from Jungle Book, over Mufasa.
Yeah. No, I was going Tigger.
Bounce
I thought
around.
it'd be funny to be Tigger because he'd go to the
bounce around.
end zone and bounce up real high and catch a ball.
Yeah, I also thought about Kronk.
Yeah.
I put the movie on my list, but I was like, I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't really remember anything about it.
Yeah.
So.
No, see, I think
Emperor's New Groove is just a classic Disney movie.
if we had had offensive line, I probably would have drafted Pacha from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Or Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I've thought about drafting Wreck-It Ralph because he what?
Yeah.
Wreck
He
it.
wrecked it.
Yeah.
What chaos?
Yeah, one of mine was Sully from Monsters Inc. That would have been a good one.
Oh, that's Pixar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, I would have definitely drafted him too.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to conclude the show, conclude the draft. So make sure to head to Twitter at Party Observers and vote. And then definitely make sure to check in on YouTube on Thursday so that you can see us make a fool of ourselves on...
You can see us in our athletic prime.
yeah, so what, we did the 40.
Yep.
Three
We
cone.
did 3-cone drill. Did we do... No, we did the 20-yard shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
we did
the
long jump,
broad jump
and then the quarterback challenge.
and the quarterback challenge. I'm still mad that I lost.
And I didn't lose every single one. So
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! I did not lose every single one.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it. We're going to wrap up. So until next time, we'll be watching.
Bye.
So, yep.